I'm going to be replying to your guys's would you rather and this or that type questions. Would you rather have forever wet socks or forever wet hair? Live in a world without music or without color? Honestly, black and white can be a vibe. Go to jail for a month or be vegan for 5 years? I mean, for a month? I kind of, Super strength in arms only or legs only? Arms only, rather. Oh, you need me to move that car out of the way? I got you, bro. Pineapple or pizza or peanut butter or mayonnaise sandwich? Pineapple on pizza. Come for me. Own a pet cheetah or ostrich? Assuming they're not gonna attack me, I'd rather cuddle with a cheetah. How the fuck are you gonna cuddle an ostrich, bro? I mean, I'm funny looking, but they're I'm just picturing that, like, good morning. It's like, how do you hug an ostrich, you know? You know? It was fucking... their eyelashes are pretty, though. Yeah, cheetah. Have the ability to fly or have superhuman strength. You know what? I still gotta say fly. Dude, I wouldn't have to pay for gas. I stand by that. Would you rather sing on stage or do a comedy skit on stage? Oh my god, I actually like a lot of stage fright, guys. I feel like my voice would definitely crack, but I think I'd have to choose singing. I'd play some, like, you know, I'd sing like What's Up by Four Non Blondes, you know, like some like one that everyone knows. That's like, I can do like weird things too. A comedy skit, I'm like, dude, if no one laughs, I'm gonna vomit. Oh god, but they just both sound awful to me. But I gotta venture out. I gotta venture out. Another older sibling or a younger brother or sister? I would say I'd want so I have, you know, my sister who's 3 years older than me. I would want a brother that's older. Dude, I wanted like the boy toy at McDonald's. I liked spy stuff.
What an incredible coincidence. So do I.
I was very much, you know, not the girliest of kiddos. And my sister was the exact opposite. She likes Barbies, you know. I was more into Bratz. I had spy pens, bro. Like I had like yeah, I'm not gonna get into it. But I had an older brother, because then he probably would have been able to do something other than play dress up. Ooh, would you rather a singing career or a voice acting career? Damn. Ooh, a voice acting would be so much fun. But I write a lot of music. I don't have, like, I've been working on getting the nerves to share any of that. Because writing is different than, you know, it's different. Probably singing. I hate that answer, though. I don't feel good about that answer, but it's the truth. I think it's the truth. Yeah. Yeah. Would you rather run a marathon or bike 100 miles? Oh, I would rather run a marathon. Ugh. I'm so out of shape. How the ability to be invisible or teleport anywhere? I would teleport anywhere. Oh, someone looking my way. I'm gone. Why would I need to be invisible? I guess you could, like, I could, you know, be behind the door. But I could just get a cappuccino in Paris and then come back and take out my dog. And again, I'd never be late to anything. No more setting 5,000 alarms to make sure I have enough time to be ready before some appointment. It's in the afternoon. Y'all, you know, some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Would you rather eat Brussels sprouts or pay for a stranger's movie ticket? I gave a stranger a 20 today. That was more than a movie ticket. I've had Brussels sprouts twice. They weren't like, oh my god, I wish I had a time machine. And I didn't really like it, but if there's enough sauce on anything, or Parmesan or whatever they put on it, I don't know, I don't cook. Have unlimited money but feel lonely, or have all the friends in the world but little money? All the friends in the world. Money don't buy happiness, bro. Have a personal chef or a personal cheerleader? I'd rather have a personal chef because I don't cook. I have a microwave. I DoorDash more than I should. But I'm trying to move. It'll get better. Oh. Would you rather books or internet? Internet. I'd rather audiobook, you know. My sisters, the better reader of the siblings. She reads a lot. When I say we're opposite, we're so opposite. But we both went in the mental health industry, so like for college. So that's interesting. But no, it would take me to. I like to multitask, so I like to listen to a book. If they have a good voice, if they don't have a good voice, I will not listen to the book. Like if it's like if it sounds like AI, I don't like it. I like when it's like real people. Please keep the voice acting and audiobook actor community alive. Would you rather have your job now or what your childhood self wanted to be? I mean, my childhood self always wanted to be an actor, so I'm like working on it, you know. Got 2 movies filmed. Neither of them are out yet. I'll keep you posted, I promise. Independent films, so it'll take a second, but I appreciate all your guys' support on that. I know it's been a while. I know. Trust me. Trust me, I know. Only eat your favorite food for a month, every meal, or never eat your favorite food for a year. Dude, I do be eating the same thing a lot. I do be eating like the same stuff. I don't know if I have like the favorite. So I guess that's what makes it easier. It's like since I don't have like a favorite, because I just switched it up. I could do that for a month. Eat Twizzlers or Red Vines. Twizzlers. I'm sorry. If you guys like Red Vines, that's totally cool. I can't. It's a texture and a taste. I think the difference, aren't Red Vines like cherry, like real cherry, not artificial? And isn't Twizzlers like strawberry? I love, like with like string cheese, I love playing with that, you know? I really want to like Red Vine. You get to play with your food. I love that. I don't like, no, Twizzlers. Would you rather play soccer or basketball? Soccer. I used to play soccer. You know, you play a lot of sports as a kid, but like that was the one I like stuck to more as I was growing up. Soccer. Soccer, yeah. I do like watching basketball though. Would you rather have a husband and live on a farm or stay single and enjoy life as you do? I think we can all say it too. The second one. I don't think farm life is for me. I mean, I love my neighbor is a farm and the sunsets are beautiful. But like, I don't know, and I love animals, but I think I need more stimulation than that. You know what I mean? I would just do nothing but hang out with the cows, and I'd be like, you can't kill them. And now, I'll go vegan for you. That probably would make me vegan, damn. Would you rather have the ability to see minutes into the future or years into the future? So if that's like something where I can choose if I want to see it or not, I would say minutes. Because, so say someone's about to like go bungee jumping, I'd be like, hold on. Okay, cool, it doesn't break. You know what I mean? I'd use it for that. Or like if I can tell someone's about to, you know, then I'll be like, I'm just gonna step over it. No. You know what I mean? Would you rather be an extra in an Oscar-winning movie or be the lead in a box office bomb? Okay, this is interesting. If by extra, you mean like, oh, they're like some civilian who just randomly gets shot, but like they kind of have like a, you know, or a main like running part, or maybe like a bartender you see like briefly, then maybe that, okay? But if it's something where it's like, oh, you can see, you know, if you squint, that's my hairline. I would honestly rather take the experience of a box office bomb. Like I'd rather get the experience. But like I said, unless it's like, you know, like if it's like a waiter, you know, on like, you know, the set and the scene, like they're at a table, like a waiter just walking around, whatever. That I'd probably like, you know, that'd be cool. But if it's just like part of a 5,000 in a crowd, I'd rather have the experience, even if it's a bomb. Would you rather be the funniest person in the room or the smartest person in the room? I'd rather be the funniest person in the room. I feel like ADHD has made me very like okay with being like not the smartest in the room, especially like as like, you know, a kid. And I'm always down to learn something. That's what, like, I could always be wrong, and I like to learn things. Like it's, you know, it's okay to be wrong, and it's okay to not know. That's why, like, instead of Googling things, I will just straight up ask the dumb questions. What does that word mean again? You know, or what, wait, where is that? You know, or what was it again? You know, like instead of, because I'm not going to remember to go back and then Google this thing or, you know, look that up. So I'm like, I'm just going to ask people around me, like, do you know? Is that right? Do you know that? Should we learn together? Let's Google it together. You know, I've been such a Googler. I'm like, if I don't know, I'm gonna just look it up. I have no problem with not being the smartest person in the room. There's also different ways to be smart. You know what I mean? I think also if you think that you are the smartest person in the room, that's kind of a dumb mentality, because everyone has their own intelligence in different ways and different viewpoints and different, you know, what's the word? Value, you know? So yeah, I'd rather be the funniest. Would you rather sneeze every time you fart or fart every time you cough? Wait a minute. I feel like sneezing happens less, right? Also, it's louder, right? So I think I would do this sneezing because then maybe I can just chow, and then like you know, you wouldn't hear anything. Would you rather bite into a moldy apple or bite into a rotten egg? Moldy apple. Because it could all come out in the same piece. A rotten egg, dude, that flavor staying in me for a minute. Ooh, no. Would you rather have $1 million right now, but you can't spend it for 5 years, or $1,000 a day for 5 years? Alexa, how much money would I have if I got $1,000 every day for 5 years?
You would have $1,826,000 after 5 years.
Oh, then that one. I don't need it now if I can't even spend it now, and if I can have more later. I'll take an allowance. Shit, I'll take an allowance. Okay. Would you rather deal with a trickster spirit or a demon? I feel like trickster because they could be less harmful than a demon. But also if a demon's like, I'm a fucking demon, bro. Then I'd be like, no, I'm gonna step back. But if they're a trickster and they're like, yo, and I'm like, hi, and they're like, sup? And I'm like, not much. And they're like, we're friends. And I'm like, maybe. And they're like, no, we are. And I'm like, I think I need to know. I'd rather like figure out what a trickster, you know, I'd want to learn the signs. And a demon, I feel like I have enough of those. Would you rather see ghosts or hear them? Ooh, that's such a good question. Me and Queen talk about this all the time. See, on one hand, right, if I could see them but I can't hear them, then I wouldn't know what they're trying to tell me. So communication, but validation because I can see them. If I can hear them and I can't see them, I might think I'm just getting a little mentally ill, you know what I mean? Iller. I think that I would think I'd like start looking up onset of schizophrenia, you know what I mean? But maybe I'd rather hear them because then I'd rather like communicate. I want to know if they're mad at me. I want to know if they're okay, you know? Because if I just see them, they could be like a totally nice ghost, right? But I don't see them that way. But if I hear them, then I don't need to see. You know what I mean? If they outside I'm actually in, you know? Yeah, I think I'd actually rather hear them. Oh. Would you rather read minds or see the future? If it's on will, like, oh, I can choose that, maybe read minds. Oh, I just feel like that's really slippery slope to go down. And if it's seeing the future but I can't change it, and no one will believe me, then maybe read minds. But unless I like that whole like the 5 minutes in the future, or like, you know, see like, oh, how did this play out? You know what I mean? Would you rather wake up in an ancient language with an ancient language no one speaks, or forget one random word every day? Okay, so if that's like just for that day, like say I forget the word apple that day, and then the next day I remember that, but I forget, you know what I mean? I feel like I'd do that. I mean, I did that earlier, but I found it. But if it's forget all of them as time goes on, like I keep, like you forget this one and now you forgot that one, but you also forget this one and then now you also forget this one, you know, like I think I'd rather just try to relearn the language, you know? Would you rather be lost in a creepy abandoned town or lost in an endless forest? No flashlights. I think an abandoned town would be fun. Like, would be, you know, like I would be like, yeah, I don't know. It just seems like kind of cute. And forest, like, well, there's not as much like shelter already. And I don't know. I don't want to rummage through their stuff. Like, ooh, you know, what do people have in their drawers, you know? But, and then in the forest, like, dude, I'd have a better luck finding some old spam than cooking in the forest. Wow, these were a lot. Thank you everyone who put your thingies. Oh my God. It's happening. I'm forgetting words. Thank you everybody for those who put responses to my story. Those were really helpful. There was a lot. I was not able to get to all of them, but these were really cool. Some of y'all were nasty. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like button and subscribe if you want. I'm trying to get better at that. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get better at saying it. I always forget. But I appreciate all y'all who do. And let me know if you are like, no, that's a wrong answer. Let me know. Fight me. And I'm kidding, real friends. It's okay. But yeah, let me know if you like this. Maybe I'll do it again sometime. And this was really fun. I'm gonna go to bed. I apologize. I am who I am. There, I take back. Bye. Oh damn, I really, guys, with this, did I fuck up not wearing this? Did I fuck up not wearing this? I fucked up. Okay. Okay, bye guys.